Hello, Central Elementary. Today's book is one of my favorites when we read our duck books. It's called Wow, It's Great Being a Duck. This little duckling's hatching out. There's an egg in the nest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 babies already out. Wow, it's great being a duck. The story and the pictures are by Joan Rankin. Lily was the last born, the last to hatch, and the smallest and the skinniest. All the other ducklings had already left the nest when, at last, Lily's egg began to crack. Lily peeped out. Crack. She saw her mother's eye. Then she saw her mother's feathers and her mother's feet. Lily fell out of her egg into the big world. Lily's mother was so very proud. She wanted everyone to admire tiny Lily. Look, Lily, she still has some egg on her head. Come swim, quacked Lily's older brother and sisters. Come swim, come swim. Come along, Lily, coaxed Mother Duck. You must learn to swim, or Furry Legs, Longtail, Sharp Snout, Pink Tongue Fox will gobble you up. She still has egg on her head. She's like, oh, I don't know, she's touching the water. But Lily did not want to take her feet off the ground. I told you I'd drown. So while her brothers and sisters were swimming and diving, she still has this egg on her head. See that? Lily practiced walking. Plump, plump, one foot after the other. Into the dark, green forest she walked. Think trouble's coming. All the long and winding path she went until she met Mr. Furry Legs. What's a nice little duck like you doing in the dark green forest? Asked Mr. Furry Legs. I'm walking, replied Lily proudly. You are very small and skinny, remarked Mr. Furry Legs. I will show you where you can eat some tender nasturtium leaves. You need fattening up. Lily ate so many nasturtium leaves she could hardly waddle home. A week later, she met Mr. Furry Legs' long tail. Oh, now she sees his legs and his tail. My, you do walk well for a duck, said Mr. Furry Legs Longtail. Thank you, said Lily. I shall never take my feet off the ground. It's far too dangerous. Well, I love walking too, said Mr. Furry Legs Longtail. Let's stroll together into the forest, and I'll just show you some tasty things for a growing duck like you to eat. Lily ate many wild berries. She ate until her beak turned purple. She ate until her feathers turned purple. How do you feel? Asked her new friend. Fat, replied Lily. Good, said Mr. Furry Legs Longtail. I like fat ducks. The following week, Lily returned to the berry patch, and there she met Mr. Furry Legs Longtail Sharp Snout. While she was looking for any remaining berries, they talked. Do you have a large family? Asked her companion. Oh, yes, said Lily. I have lots of big brothers and sisters. Really? Then I must show you where to find snails. I believe they are very good for making ducks big, strong, and fat. The snails were so tasty, so absolutely scrumptious. Lily stayed until she had eaten every one. Do bring your brothers and sisters next time, called Mr. Furrylegs' long-tailed sharp snout. Okay, said Lily, but they can't walk as quickly as I can. And off she waddled, her tail dragging on the ground. She is getting fat, isn't she? The next week, Mr. Furrylegs' long-tailed sharp snout, pink tongue, came walking along the forest path. There he found Lily sitting alone on the path, sobbing. Why are you crying all by yourself? He asked. My family has flown away to a bigger pond, she wailed. Oh dear, I was hoping to have a party with all of you. But why don't you come along with me? Lily stopped crying. You are kind, she sniffed as she got up to follow her new friend into the dark green forest. Hurry, hurry, you really must walk a little faster, said Mr. Furrylegs' long-tailed sharp snout, pink tongue, licking his lips. How rude, thought Lily, resting for a while. Come on, he snarled at her. Just who does he think he is? Quacked Lily, looking up. She glared at his furry legs. She studied his long tail. She observed his sharp snout. She goggled as his pink tongue slipped across a row of needle-sharp teeth. Lily squeaked and Lily squawked when she saw Mr. Furryleg, Longtail, Sharp Snout, Pink Tongue, Fox. Quickly, Lily turned and ran. Flap, flap, flop, flop. Faster and faster along the winding path through the dark green forest back to the pond. He's catching her. Splash into the pond. Paddle, paddle, faster, faster. Lily could hear the panting breath of Mr. Fox. She could feel his prickly whiskers on her tail. Paddle, paddle went her feet. Flap, flap went her wings. And suddenly, Lily was flying. Up, up over the pond. Up, up over the trees. Right out of the reach of Mr. Fox. Up, up over the hills and onto the other side. And below, in a big pond, she saw her family. Down she glided and landed just like an expert. Look, look, quacked her brothers and sisters. Hey, Lily, we thought you could only walk. So did I, said Lily. But now I can do everything. And she could. Wow, it's great being a duck. Gee, it's tough being a snail. Now, why would the snail think it's hard to be a snail? Remember what the ducks eat? Oh no, watch out, Mr. Snail. The end.